Angry guy quit his job today at Walmart.
I'm done with this job. I quit. I'm out here on Fulton Grade. I'm done with y'all. I quit. Y'all didn't want to pay nobody. Oh my God, I quit. You know?
Attention all shoppers, associates, and management. I would like to say to all of you today that nobody should work here, ever. Our managers will make promises and never keep them, and not only that, they will preach to us about how they care about their employees, but about a month ago, my boss, assistant manager Cora, called me a waste of time and management did nothing to help. Management will also try and save money every step of the way, including cutting benefits of a part-time or a full-time associate down to part-time, even though he worked 40+ hours a week. I've been a loyal employee here for over a year and a half, and I'm sick of all the bogus write-ups and my job. Management, this job, and Walmart.
Attention Walmart shoppers and associates. My name is Beth from Electronics. I've been working at Walmart for almost 5 years, and I can say that everyone here is overworked and underpaid. The attendant policy is bullshit. We are treated from management and customers poorly every day. Whenever we have a problem with it, we're told that we're replaceable. I'm tired of the constant gaslighting. This company treats their elderly associates like shit. Greta and Kathy, shame on y'all for treating your associates the way you do. I hope you don't speak to your families the way you speak to us. Shout out to Cominique, Patty, Chardell, and so many more. Walmart doesn't deserve y'all.
Attention Walmart customers. Have a lovely day.
Am I the only one that doesn't see the point of this anymore? Trading your time for money. So I'm supposed to give you 8 hours of my day for 5 days a week for the rest of my life?
I managed over 100 people at Walmart and still walked away. Here's why. I know you guys are probably thinking, oh, you made over 65 grand. Why would you ever leave? There's 3 reasons. Reason number 1, I was working weekends every weekend. Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. It's retail. Of course I'm going to work weekends. I knew that, but I was tired of doing it. My wife was off weekends and I wanted to spend time with her, and so I felt like it wasn't conducive for my relationship with her and my family. We have a baby on the way. He's due in July, and I didn't want to work weekends the rest of my life, so I decided if I'm going to get out, now's the time. Reason number 2, I got another job offer. I got a really good opportunity with another company, and I would have 4-day weeks, make more money, and I wouldn't have to work weekends. In this new role, I'm making enough to where my wife can stay at home, so I don't even have to worry about weekends, but I get 3 days off every week, so it feels like I have a long weekend every week. Reason number 3 is my schedule was terrible. I was working 5 a.m. one day, 9 a.m. the next, 1 p.m. the next, and then back to 5 a.m. I know this is very common for a lot of you, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And since I had a better opportunity to go somewhere else and I would have a consistent schedule and not have to do that, I figured that was the best thing for me and my family at the time. And I haven't looked back one bit. I decided to make this TikTok because I knew a lot of you would get value out of it. Those of you that are at Walmart wanting to promote or just trying to do better in general, because I know the training isn't that great. I wish there was a better way for training and for everyone to do things the same way, but that's not the case. If you get a manager that's never been over there before and you're new, well, that sucks. You're never going to get the proper training that you actually need. So I'm hoping this place on TikTok can be a place of value for that. And, you know, if I can help in any way, just let me know and I'll do what I can to help you guys out there. Walmart overall is a great company, especially once you get to salary level, they really take care of you. So, I mean, if that's what you want to do and you're okay with working weekends, I think it's a great place to be. If you guys are enjoying this type of content, make sure you follow, comment down in the comments, but whatever you guys need, any questions you may have, and I'll do my best to answer those.
What is going on at Walmart? Something crazy is going on at Walmart. I haven't seen nothing like this. There's a lot of employees just quitting out of nowhere at Walmart. It's just getting stranger and stranger. It's getting out of hand. I'm starting to see employees quit in the craziest way. One employee I seen quit by talking on the intercom saying that he's not being treated fairly. They're giving him too much work. And that's a crazy, interesting way to quit. But that's not the half of it. I seen another employee quit by standing on the counter yelling from the top of his lungs, saying all types of things. Saying he don't need this job, forget this job. and he just stormed out the building. Now, these are some interesting ways to quit, but I never would have thought that it would come down to this. And last but not least, I seen some regular quits, but this quitting the job was one of a kind. When I tell you this, you're going to think that it's not even real the way this employee quit. This employee quit her job by passing gas on the phone through the intercom and thought it was a big, huge joke. This is the most craziest thing I ever seen. Somebody quitting a job. Let me know. Have y'all seen some crazy job removals? People just up and quitting? I want to know. Because I didn't think that working at Walmart would be this difficult. But I see a lot of people are starting to speak out. And then I seen one employee state that working at Walmart has taken a toll on him. And he's tired of just trading his time for money. A lot of us feel that way. We work constant hours. We work 40 hours a week just to get paid and be broke again. That's the sad part. And a lot of people feel like 40 hours is not enough time to work. Some people feel like you need more than 40 hours to make a living. But the crazy thing about the 40 hours that the average employee works is that it's never enough. You work 8 hours a day for 5 days a week, right? The other 8 hours when you get off your job, a lot of people don't want to do nothing. That's why a lot of people are just drained, burnt out. So, the 8 hours that you constantly working every day is having an effect on you more than you can think. Because when you get done with those 8 hours, you really can't function. And then you need 8 hours to sleep. So how can you really have time to do anything, to even get to your household things, to do anything with your life? Even if you want to do it before you go to work, you can't even finish it because you got to stop and go to work. Working is taking too much time of your life. And as you can see from watching these Walmart employees, it's taking too much. And then I done seen another video where they had this older woman. She was working the register. Usually they have the older people greeting at the door, but they're starting to change that now. They're starting to make older people work. And that's the sad part because they're at the age where they're supposed to be able to just retire, live comfortably. But based on this economy, it's so bad, you can't even afford to retire no more. That's the sad part. How did we get here? How did we come to this? This the part nobody will never understand. The more and more you try to understand it, the more and more you get confused. I don't know what's going on with Walmart. It's just getting stranger and stranger. And then it's like, it's starting to feel difficult for the customers too. They got extra surveillance now. They're changing the prices while the customers are shopping. It just don't make no sense. So let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Leave it in the comments. I want y'all to share y'all thoughts. And that's my take on this situation. Something's got to give. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.